Welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we jump into the video, just want to say happy Easter to everyone, and hope you're spending some awesome time with family and friends right now, enjoying a little bit of chocolate and maybe turkey dinner or something. Before we jump into the video, I want to thank all of you for making it happen. We finally hit 3K subscribers, and that's what all this is for. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. The way to be eligible for this giveaway, you have to be sure to be subscribed to Cast and Conquer. Give a big like on this video, and throughout the video, Darian, my editor, placed a bunch of little Easter eggs in different scenes, and everybody that counts the eggs throughout the video, comment down below how many eggs you saw. Everybody that gets the correct amount of eggs is going to be eligible, and we got a pretty awesome prize package here. So, to start it off, we're going to have a dagger file, hook sharpening device, double barrel dagger file from Dadson Blades, as well as from Mad Chase Lures, a bucktail, along with a spinnerbait arm that you can attach to big rubber, and a bucktail spinnerbait arm. So you can put these on like medusas, bulldogs, different swim baits, that kind of thing, and just gives your baits a little bit more versatility, especially in the fall. I really like running these. Brand new pair of Nipex hook cutters, the best hook cutters on the market. You do not want to have these not on your boat. This will save fish. This will also save you if you ever get a bad hook in your hand. And then we got a pile of baits here. So I got some big bite baits, pro swimmers. These are like 4.5 inch, two different colors there, as well as some big bite bait finesse swimmers, 3 different packs, like white and green, and like kind of like a charcoal color. And then from Frostbite, I got 2 packs of Dragon Slayers and a pack of Derby Slayers. So pretty awesome prize package, I'd say. Bunch of different baits. I didn't want to just give musky stuff away. I wanted to give stuff away for maybe anybody that didn't fish musky but wanted to get into musky. So a little bit of musky baits, hook cutters, some tools, and some paddle tails, which are great for winter and summertime. So yeah, thanks again. 3K subs, super stoked, and follow all those rules. Anybody that shares this video will also be eligible for an extra bonus entry into the draw. So I'll have this video up for maybe a week or so, and I'll let it accumulate a little bit of people to get in, give everybody time to watch it. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back, guys. We are out chasing carp again today. Same spot as last week. The water has actually gone way up, like 1.5 meters, almost 4 feet. And we just arrived at the spot. We got to set up right on the side of the road. So there's going to be a lot of cars and car noise, but I can't get down under the bridge. So I'm going to set my bivvy right here on the other side of the guardrails. My pod is going to be down below. Darian will be joining us shortly. The fish are here. I've seen like 4 or 5 jumps just in the time I'm setting up. I got my pod all set up, bivvy set up. I'm gonna get the rods out right now, get some bait on the rods, and gonna fish all pop-ups again today. The fish are actually crashing everywhere, so let's get those rods out. Should be an awesome day. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain today, but it's warm. It's like plus 11 already. I'm a little bit late. It's like 9 in the morning, but that should be okay. So let's get it. Go time. Gonna get the lines out. Fish are just crashing everywhere. Water is super high, but I'm gonna put the rods same spots as last time. And if I see the action slow, I'll probably put a rod in the bay now that the water's come up. So let's get it. All right. Rods are in, and the main reason I like hold my tips down in the water after my cast is to make sure that line gets fully sunk and like keeps the contours of the bottom. So when fish are swimming around, no fish swim into the lines, and no line bumps, and it doesn't spook the fish. So lines are in the water. Darian just showed up. I just had a beep already. And let's get up back up top, get in the bivvy. Check out this guy. Hey guy.
What are you doing with your camera in the water?
Hey guy.
Let's get some carps.
Carp time. Let's go. That's a fish. That was a vicious run. I don't think it's very big, but it's the first one of the day. I was literally standing there watching it. Number one. I don't even think I'm gonna get the mat. I think I'm just gonna set my rod on there. First one of the day. Water is so cold. Hey, there we go. Right on. Nice little guy. Put up a really good scrap and took a huge run. First one of the day, not even an hour in. Darian's turn. I get the small one today. Hopefully Darian can get on a big one.
37.
Let's get her back. Put her right here. Gotcha. Haha, number one. Yeah. All right, guys. So, a little bit of an echo here under the bridge, but it is waterproof. Darian has gone to Tim Hortons to grab coffees, and right as he left, rod rattled off. And we got a really nice fish here. Coming on the channel rod again. I've actually put a rod out in the bay now in the shallows, but that middle rod, same rod that the first fish came on, went off again. Super chunky fish. There she is. Really nice build on her, and top-ups are doing the damage. That's a good low 20. I don't have my sling or scale down here, so I'm not gonna get a weight on her, but yeah, really, really good fish. Oh. Bruh. Super nice fish. Let's get her back. One more little show. Really good fish. Oh yeah, you soaked me. That was violent. Wicked. Number two. Let's get that rod back out there, and it seems to be the only rod going, so let's see if we can get number three for Darian when he gets back. Okay guys and girls, so we've had not very much action since that first fish. We're gonna do a little recast here. I just wanted to go over some of the gear that I'm using. This is a 12-foot St. Croix rod, Shimano Ultegra 14,000 reel. This actually has some Corda 20-pound mono on it. Going to a piece of lead core here because we have some weed, so I like this lead core to sit on top of all that weed. And I have a small 1.5 ounce weight method ball right there, and I'm using pop-ups to make sure that these rigs are sitting up. This weight will sit on the bottom, and any weed that's down there, this is gonna go down real slow and sit right on top of the weed, popped up. No hook point actually in the weed, and that's what's doing the damage. This is actually NS1 pop-up, and what I like to do when I'm casting on the clear spots is stick it into the ball here to ensure that when my method mix breaks down, my rig's actually sitting right on top of my method mix. But when I'm casting into weeds like I am, you never know when which way the lead's actually gonna land. So I wanna ensure that this rig is not getting buried underneath the ball in that weed for when the fish goes and roots through that method mix. This rig won't get tangled up in the weeds. So I like to leave it free. Pretty short rig there to stop it from wrapping on the line on the cast. But yeah, in the method mix, there's nothing really special. We got some panko, oats, cream corn, corn, and hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are pretty expensive, but I really think it's what's helping these fish in this cold water track down the bait and get on the feed. So, not gonna stick this in there. Gonna get this recasted out. I'm gonna recast 2 of the rods, the 2 that haven't had fish, and I'm actually gonna put one out into the bay now and leave 2 in the channel. So let's get this back out there. And we just had a big rainstorm pass, so now that it's calmed down a little bit, hoping for another fish. Gonna see what happens. Darian's up, so we want to get him on a big, fat springtime carp. There we go. It's the middle one. It's fully dropped. You can just pick it up. Treacherous hill.
Be careful.
This is the ankle breaker. Yeah, it's ready. You can just pick it up. Yeah, exactly.
And then quarter turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Fish number 3 of the day. I just went to go get Timmy's.
I just released our second fish and put the rod back out, and the same rod went again.
Doesn't feel like it's got a lot of weight. Oh, that's a good fish.
That is a very good fish.
Yeah, it didn't feel heavy, but I just saw it on the surface. That is not a small one.
No, it's not a 10-pounder, that's for sure.
So this line is where? Like, do I have to
you can go over it, I think. You can take the fish left, yeah. And I'll bring the net.
Oh, he's not that good, but he's not bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it.
A little chaotic with the high water.
It's a nice one.
Not bad, I'm sure. On the cream seed? Creamsicle? What's it called?
Yeah, cream seed. You got her. Yes, sir! Number 3!
Let's get under the bridge with her.
Yeah, Matt's all set up. We're gonna get in the dryness. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Looks like a common. Look at that, right in the bottom lip. That'll pop right out of that paper mouth of his, hers, whatever it is. There we go. On the cream seed munch baits. Let's get her up. Let you guys have a look at her. There we go, guys.
Beauty.
Stay calm. Beautiful common carp. My second open water carp of the season. It's gonna be a good season.
Hell yeah.
I think we're gonna have more today. Look at that mouth. That vacuum cleaner of a fish. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and get her back. Put her right here. She'll swim off quick because they are full of energy in this cold water.
That last one splashed me so bad.
I hope this one splashes me. I want a goodbye. Alright, and high five.
Yes.
Awesome.
Way to
Let's
go,
get back
bud.
in the tent. It's a little cold.
It is cold.
Get that rod out.
Popped its hook yet. Finally, I was kind of wondering, like all of our fish would come off the same rod, like this rod here. And I was like, I've seen so many fish in there this morning. We got one in the bay. So what we got here, guys, is like the main channel that comes out from under the bridge here. And the fish are using that to travel, but they like finding these like super shallow bays. Like if you remember from last week's video, there was like 2 really big piles of rocks, and it was maybe only 1 foot to 2 feet of water in there. And now the water's gone up like 3-4 feet, so it's like 4 feet of water in that bay, and absolutely perfect. We have an east wind, which is blowing all that warm surface water right into that corner. And I knew it was only a matter of time until that rod would go off. Back into it. He's had enough. This pink is actually NS1. I have 1 cream seed pink out and 1 NS1 to the mat. It'll be quieter anyway.
Do you need help?
No, I can meet you there.
Perfect.
So, like I was saying, I was kind of wondering why the rod in the bay wasn't going, because it is the ideal spot with the warmer weather, and we were seeing so many fish over there. And all 3 fish that we had this morning were on that middle rods, which is like placed middle of the channel, 8 to 10 feet of water, which is intercepting those fish coming in. But I figured there'd be more fish in the bay feeding. It's kind of a weedy bottom, and I was worried about rig placement, but the 4th fish that ripped off was on that rod. We got her pinned pretty perfectly, right where we want to see it. That pop-up rig has been nailing them every time in the same spot. She was not getting off.
Really nice colors on this one.
Dude, this one is dark back, goldfish gold. I love their eyes. Like they have such like a dragon-esque kind of looking eye. I don't know, it's weird, almost like a reptile eye. Super nice fish. Really long barbels on her there. All the better to eat you with. Nom, nom, nom. All right, let's get her back, get that rod back out there. Things seem to be kicking off. We got a break in the rain, and it's just fish after fish right now. So that's good. It's like 3 fish in not even 15 minutes. Got to get that rod back. Let's get this one back in the water. Okay. Yeah, that's what they do. Right on. Yes.
Next!
Yeah. We got another one. Number 5. That middle one again. I moved the pod closer too, so it's easier for you. Oh yeah, she's going. Yes. He is going. Hey?
Feels like a decent one.
Yeah.
You can do it. Of course it is. There we go.
Got him!
Pull and hook him right here and get him back.
Yeah? You can lean your rod right up in that little tree clump there if you wanted. Yeah, really small one.
Yeah, little baby. Hooked.
Super good, man. Well. So well. Yeah. That's when you know your rig's right. When they're getting pinned like that.
We need B-roll of you, buddy. Alright, beautiful little...
Bye!
into the net.
He's like, let me go.
You're not going anywhere.
No.
He's so small, I'm losing him in the net. Got him. Alright, beautiful little... Oh my god. We're just gonna let him go here. Beautiful little goldfish.
Off she goes. She was in a hurry to get back to her mom and dad and let them know there's some food over here. So
Yeah.
get the rod back and we'll get back at it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Dude, that's a heavy fish. That's why I was around a branch or something, I think.
Not a mirror, but a good fish.
Yeah, very nice one. Colorful. That same rod over and over.
They like it.
Gotcha. Get in there. Get him in there. Number 6 of the day. It seems like Darian always gets the small ones and I seem to get the fatty, chunky mamas. But that's the way she goes. Darian's turn will be soon enough with a big one. I'm sure of that. We got a little bit of an echo. Yeah, echo. And a really nice carp. The weather is not very nice, but hey, she ripped my pop-up off. Every fish is in the exact same spot, just pinned right in that corner, bottom lip. That's where we want it. Pops out super easy. Take a look at her.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. The other one was so much bigger.
I didn't see that one.
Nice fish. Huge paddle on her. Oh, she's not happy. And yeah, that middle rod, it seems to be the rod going today. It doesn't really matter which rod's going. That's the nice thing about using 3 rods here in Ontario. You can figure out the zone that they're in and still have rods in other zones during those slow times. So I'm gonna get a couple pictures of this one and we're gonna slip her back, get that hot rod back out there, and hopefully we can pass 7. I wanna get more than 7 in this spot, and we're at 6. The next fish will tie us, and then hopefully we can get 8, 9, 10. So we just got some pictures of her. Nice low 20 for sure. Super healthy, thick back. Not much of a belly, but she's all muscle. And let's slip her back. Get another one. She's bleeding a little bit, but out of that hook hole. She wants to go.
Interesting.
Like, I'm just gonna hang around for a little bit. Holy, a perch!
That's the first one to do that.
Yeah, I like those slow releases. Get to watch her go.
Let's get another one.
Just wanted to show quickly, my pop-up came off my rig. How I get it onto the rig here. The pop-up rig I'm using is kind of like a hair rig, but I have no hair on it. I just have this small little split ring there, and I attach floss to that and to the pop-up. The pop-ups that are hot today are anything pink. We're using pink fruit from Munch, cream seed, washed out 14 mil pop-ups from Munch, and also pink fruit pop-ups from Munch. I was using a pineapple pop-up for a little bit. No bueno on the yellow. Pink really seems to be what the fish want today, and that's what we're gonna give to them. So how I am attaching this to the rig is, like I said, I got that little ring there. I'm taking just regular dental floss, Oral-B. I know a lot of people that like to use the mint, but I find it doesn't really matter at all. Now I'm tying just a basic overhand knot. I'm making a loop, overhand knot, passing it through, not having it too big here, kind of like that. So I got my loop with a knot. Now I'm just taking my boilie pick, sliding my pop-up on there, have that loop where it comes out, taking my boilie stop, putting it through that loop, pulling that all down tight so it can't come through. And now I'm just going to tie with 2 overhand knots to this rig. 2 knots, and then I'm just going to cut the excess off, and I like to blob it with a lighter just so it pulls off a little easier. So 1 knot like that, pull it tight, 2 knots, pull it tight. Now we got that excess that's there. Taking my scissors, cutting that down, and now I'm going to take a lighter. And like I said, I know some people that'll just cut it close, but I don't have a lighter. So that's how it's gonna be. Normally I'll melt it down though, and melt it right down. It makes like a little bit of a blob and it's harder for it to pull through. Might have to change the bait a little bit more, but I'll just cut it right down. Kind of like that. And now that's gonna sit perfectly prone like that, ready to go. Carp will bring it in, feel that metal, try to eject it. That point's ready to go on the way out. And this little split shot adds a little bit of down pressure. And once he feels that hook, he takes off, and that's where you got your big lead over here that really plants that hook down. So pop-up rigs seem to be going the last 2 weeks. I haven't even honestly tried a bottom bait yet, but with all this dead weed here, I want to be sure that I'm sitting on top of that. So that's what's getting the work done. And let's get it back out there. Number 7 to come. We got the magic mix here. Like I said last time, you don't want it to be like extra sticky where when you squeeze it there's water oozing out of it, and when you reel in your ball after a cast and no fish, your ball's still on. You want that mix to be able to like break down in the water and like sit there as like a pile with your rig just sitting on top of it. So as you can see, this just like grabs the lead perfectly. Small squeeze, like that ain't coming off. I like to pack it pretty good because, like I said, it's gonna break down within 5 minutes, and you want it to endure, especially if you're fishing deeper water, when it hits the water that it doesn't blow out off the lead, and then when you sink down there's just this giant bait ball. So by making it pack good, it'll last all the way to the bottom and then break down within like a couple minutes on bottom with your rig presented perfectly on top. There we go. Nice little setup. This is the one over the weed, so we're not gonna tuck it in. And we're just gonna pull that up in there like that. We're gonna whip it back out, right back to where it was.
Real this time.
For real. Oh no, middle rod. This is so treacherous.
Why did it stop?
That's okay, it came towards you.
The right one?
Yeah, middle one.
Middle one?
Yeah.
Feels like my heaviest fish so far.
Let's hope. We need you to get a good one.
I can't really move this fish.
That's good. Yeah, that's definitely a heavier fish.
Let's hope.
I think it's a good one. Like you said, no runs yet. And normally like the smaller fish will have a lot more energy. Now we figured it out. Yeah, bigger. That's a good one.
My best one yet.
Definitely.
Accept that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish.
Their shoulders.
Shoulders.
Love to see it. On the pink cream seed. Oh, there goes the cream seed.
No! It's okay. Come on. Come on. No!
What the heck was that? Swam past the net.
There you go. Now you're gonna get him. You got him. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
bit of a workout.
That was a fight.
That was a fight.
All right.
That's a nice fish.
Blimp. Absolute blimp chungus monster. All right. Number 7. This ties our trip from last week. And yeah, this is my biggest one so far of open water.
That's a good, like, that's close to 23, 24 for sure.
It's not a light fish. Very, very heavy fish. Beautiful. I think this is bigger than the one I got in the ice fishing video too.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely longer. Not quite the same shoulders, but he's definitely heavier too. So, what a gorgeous fish. Look at those dragon-esque eyes, as Andrew would say. We're gonna get some pictures of her, and then we'll get her back and hope for number 8 so we can beat last week's trip.
Hell yeah.
What a neat fish. I love their scales, they're so cool. Really underappreciated fish. Even myself, I didn't really appreciate these fish growing up, but definitely have a lot of respect for these fish. They fight so hard. They're beautiful and they're pretty smart. They're really amazing fish.
Yeah, definitely underrated by almost everybody.
Yeah, at least here in like Canada and North
Yeah.
America. Let's go ahead and get this girl back. She's gonna go fast. Oh yeah.
Yes! PBs!
Awesome!
Yes! We're losing hope. It's like 6:15 and we're about to pack up. This is the pack up fish. This is our 10th run of the day. We've lost 2. And if we get this one in, it'll be our 8th landed, which was our goal for today. He just got really heavy all of a sudden.
We're so ready to go.
So ready to go. Yeah, not big at all. It's gonna be a net release. And we got him.
In the bag.
Cha-ching!
8 for the day.
So stoked. Tell you what, that was definitely the hot color of the day. We were using 3 different pinks. We were using pink fruit from Munch, cream seed washed out pink from Munch, and this is actually an NS1 from CC Moore. All 3 baits, just killing it. So pink seemed to be the deal. I actually did have one fish, that biggest fish of the day came on the yellow bait when Darian was gone, but yellow was not what was working. Another one, but you're going back. I just want to show you. Nice little guy, but the best way to finish off the day is by reeling in a fish. So this will be the end. Thanks for checking out this week's video, guys. Nice little carp here, and we're gonna get this one back. He is ready to go. And yeah, got some big things coming next week. You're gonna want to stay tuned. Big things coming to the channel next week. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, get into some different species, and till then, don't forget, go down, subscribe, do it. We passed the 3,000 now. I got a giveaway coming, and you're gonna want to be subscribed. Okay, so we're not done, guys. We got number 9. I just said to Darian, I was like, we'll leave the rods in while we pack the bivvy up, because we might get a pack up fish. And that's how it goes, flurries. Yes!
I can't believe you didn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it at all, I was in the car.
I was like, is that a fish? And I turned around, you're in your car. I was like, oh, it's a fish. I thought maybe you were playing with the rod.
Nope.
I'm not sure how big it is. It's probably like the average, but you never know. It could be a mirror. Hey, it could be a mirror.
Hell yeah, that's a good way to finish. Haven't had a fish in like 2.5 hours, and then back-to-back fish, literally like 5 minutes apart, not even.
Oh, I saw color.
Oh, I see color.
It's not big.
But is it missing scales?
You haven't been able to tell. I don't think so, though. It's like dogging me. I can't even move him right
That's a nice fish.
now. Oh, I thought he spit it there.
I got him. I got him.
Let's go.
Let's go.
9. Number
Yes.
9. On pink.
On the pink.
Like every other fish today. Pink bait right in the corner of the mouth. Comes out just like that. Save our pop-up. I don't know if it's useful to you or not, but
Could be.
stay there. Stay there. No.
The mat's in the car, so water release it is.
No. Wait, we're not ready. Wait, please. Okay. Wait, please. Okay. You get on your side. Stay. Wait. You're gonna go home. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Beautiful carp. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold on to it for long because she is feisty to get back. Is this bigger than my other one? I don't know. Anyway.
I'd say better proportions, but not as heavy.
Fair enough. But yeah, it's definitely a good fish. Number 9 of the day. We've got over 100 pounds of carp easily today.
Oh yeah.
Probably pushing 200.
Sick.
What an amazing day. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, this is goodbye for real now.
Yeah, we only got one rod left. Bye.
Goodbye to her. Goodbye to you guys.